Mike Hulel. Honorable members, good morning. Shall we all rise and honor the Speaker as he enters the House?
Honorable Councillors, whilst the standing, let's observe a moment of silence or silence meditation prayer. Thank you. Honorable Councillors, this is a properly constituted special council meeting. In terms of Section 3 of Municipal Systems Structures Act, number 117 of 1998, on the election of municipal office bearers, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the Chief Whip, leaders of the opposition, honorable councillors, traditional leaders, municipal manager, directors, municipal manager, officials, members of the media, members of the public connected to this meeting through various media platforms. I therefore declare this meeting officially open. Honorable Councillors, on the 6th of August 2021, the Office of the Speaker received a resignation letter from Councillor Pumelo Nkadimeng, resigning as both the Councillor and the Executive Mayor of Polokwane Municipality. This resignation was as a result of her appointed to serve as the Deputy Minister responsible for COCTA. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate and wish her well, all the best in her new responsibilities at the national level. Honorable Councillors, the resignation of Councillor Tembi Nkadimeng left the position of Executive Mayor vacant. In accordance with Section 59A of the Municipal Structures Act, her resignation also created a vacancy on the Municipal Council. Honorable Councillors, I also want to seize this opportunity to announce to this Council that on the 2nd of September 2021, the Chief Magistrate of Polokwane has officially sworn in Councillor Mosema John Mpe as a Councillor in Polokwane Municipality. Councillor Mosema John Mpe, who has been deployed by the ANC, is no stranger to local government. He is a former Executive Mayor of Capricorn District Municipality, which is one of the best municipalities in the country. And under his leadership, the Capricorn District Municipality has obtained clean audit and is gained its name, the home of excellence. Councillor Mosema John Mpe, who is an advocate for good governance and accountability, bring to this council a valuable experience in financial management system and governance. His presence and contribution in this council will go a long way in the ensuring that all public finance are accounted for and all resources are channeled towards improving the quality of life of the people of Polokwane. With those few words, honorable councillors, I hereby declare and welcome Councillor Mosema John Mpe to Polokwane local municipality. You are welcome to the City of Stars, my councillor. Honorable councillors, this council is convened solemnly as prescribed by the relevant legislation that I have quoted to deal with the election of municipal office bearer, and in this case, the executive mayor. Item number 2, application for leave of absence. I have received an apology from Councillor Buotha, Councillor Modiba, Councillor Maleka Eddie. We will go to item number 3, which is the election of the executive mayor. Colleagues, I would like hands which wants to nominate the executive mayor. Councillor Sarah.
So that we understand the process better, rather than just going straight to elections, so that we don't do what is not required. Thank you.
Okay. Colleagues, when we are going to elect the executive mayor, we are going to follow the same process that applied. We are going to call names for the nomination of the executive mayor, seconder, and if there are other names, they will nominate those names, and we are going to use, if there is contestation, we are going to use the ballots. We have invited IEC in this room to assist us in that process. So that is how we are going to deal with the process. So we can start with the nominations of names. Councillor Tefo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Mamidou Fitefu. I stand to nominate the name of Comrade Johnny Musimambe.
Councillor.
My apology. Councillor Johnny Musim.
Okay, thank you very much. Any seconder to the name? Councillor Mashao.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm Councillor Mashao, serving under Polokwane Municipality. I second the name of Councillor John Mbe to be executive mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much. Any further nomination, if I can see? Councillor Mtapo.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and good day to the House. Speaker, mine is not to nominate. I just wanted to check the process as well, as Councillor Cicera has highlighted. The issue of quorum of council. So I did not hear you mentioning the quorum, if this is meeting quorum. If that is not the procedure, then it's fine as well. Thanks.
Okay, thanks very much. We are on item of nominations. Colleagues, I have never in any day tried to run a council which is not correcting. We are forming quorum, colleagues. Okay? Thank you, colleagues. If there is no... Dr. Malema?
Yeah, thanks, Honorable Speaker. Ke le dumedishe ka moka le magoši le makhanselara a khansele ya Polokwane. Ebile re le amogele ka mo Polokwane as councillor o Makoro. Yaanong ke kwele ge ba nominate o ka ra se ba a se le check le bona gore ba le Moro what ba kry shitli ba tswile
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and that's fine. Colleagues, any further nomination? If there is no nomination, I can see that there is no nomination. Before I can go, can I please acknowledge the presence of Councillor Piedi, Councillor Paya, the Mayor of Blowback and the Mayor of Mlemole, the Regional Secretary, and the Regional Treasurer, Datent, Mayor Nagedisibanda, and the Speaker of Capricorn District Municipality, and Magoshi Arena. Colleagues, I therefore declare Councillor Mosema Mpe as duly elected by this council. Councillor Max.
Thank you, Speaker. I think we need to do it properly. The Schedule 3 that you refer to said a nomination must be in writing and it must be accepted by the candidate. So it can't be elected without the procedure being followed. Thank you, Speaker.
Thanks. Chief Whip? Okay, thanks. Not before? Okay, no, thanks. And the seconder? Councillor Mpe, are you accepting the nomination?
John Mpe, Councillor, hereby accept the nomination.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Colleagues? Okay. Okay. Secretariat? Okay. Thanks very much, colleagues. Can we proceed? In the absence of any name, I'm going to declare Councillor Mpe as officially elected as the Executive Mayor of Polokwane. Councillor Mpe, you are now the newly elected Executive Mayor of Polokwane. Thanks. Thanks very much. Now I'm going to give the economic freedom fighter to respond to, or all the political parties. I will start with the ANC. Chief Whip.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On behalf of the African National Congress, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the newly elected Executive Mayor of Polokwane Municipality, Councillor Johnny Mbe, and I hope that his abilities and capabilities will help in improving the lives of the citizens of Polokwane Municipality. Councillor Mbe joined many councillors of Polokwane Municipality, the city that prides itself as being the ultimate in innovation and sustainable development. Councillor Makoro Mbe, you are welcome to Polokwane Municipality. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. EFF, Tate Ramapakela.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As the EFF, we are always putting the ANC under the radar. And those who are councillors knows us very, very well. Impressive as it may look, as you presented the councillor, it will remain to be seen. He's welcome. If Councillor Mpe is as you have presented him, he will get the support of this council. You are welcome, comrades. Thank you.
Thanks very much. The Democratic Alliance, Councillor Max.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, on behalf of the DA caucus, we wish to congratulate Councillor Mpe as the new mayor for establishment that was established in 1986. You've got a big task on you, and we wish you all the best and hope that we can work nicely as we've always done with the previous mayors. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Councillor Machaba Cope.
Thanks, Speaker. On behalf of Congress of the People, we like to welcome Datempe, Councillor Makoro. We are having a very big challenge ahead, Mr. Mpe. We know very well, with your experience, we expect a lot from you. We know very well you'll do it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks very much. Councillor Clark, Freedom Front Plus.
Thank you for the opportunity affording us to welcome the new mayor. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. This is common truth in exceptional circumstances such as this one, where our city is hoping that its fate is one of growth, honesty, success under his new mayoral leadership. A big congratulations on your new role. On behalf of Freedom Front Plus, we would like to welcome you. We are all working towards a common goal, public service, and your contribution is integral. We believe that what a strong group of people can accomplish together is much larger, far greater, and will exceed what an individual can achieve alone. The Freedom Front Plus trusts that the new mayor will soon deal with the issues that plague this municipality, and we must trust Honourable Councillor Mpe that he will address all these issues thoroughly and urgently. If the first impression is one of someone who is serious, transparent, and honest about serving the communities in Polokwane, the Freedom Front Plus will support him in all his measures and efforts to make Polokwane a better place for everybody who lives here. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Councillor Clark. We were waiting for the magistrate executive mayor so that they can come and swear in, but he has just arrived. Can you please come forward, Councillor? Executive mayor, you can come. sorry. Is the mic is not on. Can you please? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. I, Mosema John Mpe, ID number 700 088.
I, Mosema John Mpe, ID number 7003176104
and will obey, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic,
swear that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all laws of the Republic,
undertake to hold my office as a member of the Council of Polokwane Local Municipality with honor and dignity,
and I solemnly undertake to hold my office as the member and the executive mayor of Polokwane Local Municipality with honor and dignity,
and to perform and discharge my functions and duties conscientiously and to the best of my ability,
and to perform and discharge my functions and duties conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
Say so.
So help me God.
Sign.
Mujaji. Okay. No. Okay. No, don't leave the executive mayor.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much. Yes, I think now we can excuse the magistrate. Thank you very much. We are going to item number 6, the acceptance by the newly elected executive mayor, Ndate Mpe.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, Councillor Council Chief Whip, Councillor Mamidu Pitefo, his and her worships, mayors of our local municipalities that are here with us, Beng Mabo, Mabarangwe, Batomperi, Magoshi Arena, leaders of the official opposition, the EFF, and all political parties represented in council, leadership of our glorious movement, the African National Congress, municipal manager and your team, representative of various government departments and entities, members of organized labor, Samu and Imatu, members of business community, members of our ward committees, representative of community-based organization, non-governmental organization, fellow councillors that are here today, distinguished members of the media, fellow residents of Polokwane, good morning, Tobel. I'm humbled by the privilege given to me by this council to lead the people of Polokwane. Let me express my gratitude for the trust and confidence you bestowed on me. Let me also appreciate this trust coming from my own organization, the African National Congress, to continue with the program designed to achieve a better life for all. I also wish to extend a hand of friendship and willingness to work together with all political parties represented here in Council for the common cause of serving our people, just like the voracious shark and the beautiful yellowfish swimming together in the same ocean. We are bound to work together. And I believe it is only through robust debates, diverse opinion, that we shall build a much better and prosperous city. As Kwame Nkrumah once said, the forces that unite us are intrinsic and greater than the superimposed influences that keep us apart. We are, after all, brought together in this council by the common objective of achieving a better life for all. Mr. Speaker, Polokwane remains the only hope of having a metro in our province. It is the economic, social, I'm sure this is not a private service provider. Mr. Speaker, Polokwane remains the only hope of having a metro in our province. It is the economic, social, and political nerve center and the only existing city in our province, and therefore a destination of choice for those seeking economic opportunities, not just for those residing in the far northern part of our country, but the entire SADC region. In this regard, allow me to appreciate the important contribution made by previous generations of councils and executive mayor, who played an important role in shaping the developmental landscape of the city. We thank them for laying a firm foundation for growth and development. Mr. Speaker, in the same vein, I wish to express my gratitudes to our traditional leaders, Maparangwe, Babina Dipofolo Kamoka, for their commitment to build Polokwane. We also pay tribute to ordinary men and women from rural and urban, rich and poor, street hawkers, domestic workers, petrol attendants, taxi operators, and the entire business community for their role in building Polokwane. They've indeed committed to ensure that bit by bit, brick by brick, they dream a city of their dreams. Indeed, Riaha Polokwane, together. Mr. Speaker, however, while a lot has been done since the advent of developmental local government in our country, a lot still needs to be done
particularly to ensure proper financial management and adherence to the principles of good governance. The recent report by Auditor General found that reasonable steps were not taken to prevent the unauthorized expenditure amounting to over 400 million. With this is an indictment on this council to ensure that never again shall we see the amount of this magnitude in the brackets of irregular expenditure in our municipality. Mr. Speaker, water provision remain one of the most critical challenges facing our residents and our municipality as a whole. We have seen the municipality resorting to the use of hired water tankers to deliver water. This was done at the cost of around 6.2 million per month, translating to about 37.2 million in the last 2 quarters of the year, ending the 31st December 2020. Continuous water supply interruption in the city and our villages has become the order of the day, and this must come to an end. Short and long-term solutions need to be found to ensure that our people access this precious commodity. And the use of practical challenges facing us, and the one that prevent us from expanding economic opportunities to the most rural parts in our province, in our city. These and many other issues raised by the Auditor General, including officials doing business with the municipality, excessive wage bill, and poor audit outcomes. As you are aware, over the past 4 financial years, Polokwane only managed to achieve a qualified audit opinion. Arnold Bennett stated that any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by discomfort. And I want to assure you that yes, this is the change for the better, but of course, for those who have accustomed themselves with wrongdoing, it will come at a little bit and sometimes more discomfort. Winston Churchill says, to improve is to change, and to be perfect is to change often. Unfortunately, unless we change the city to become the city of dreams for ordinary people in the villages, ordinary people in the farms, ordinary people, the homeless and the hopeless in our city, it will continue to be just but a dream. Rivens state that for an organization to survive, the rate of learning must be equal to or greater to the rate of change in its external environment. In this regard, under my leadership, Polokwane will have to change. All of us, officials and councillors alike, will have to prioritize lifelong learning. We'll have to prioritize skills. What make you to work for Polokwane, it must be on the basis of the skills you possess, not the surname you possess. What make you to work at Polokwane, it will depend on your capacity, not your relationship with those leading and working for Polokwane. This is an era of partnership and collaboration, because I believe unless we work together, all of us, it will just be a pipe dream. But also, this is so because I believe that no single individual possesses the monopoly of wisdom to solve all societal challenges. To make this point, let me quote from Edmund Burke when he said, society, I quote, society is indeed a contract. It is a partnership in all science, a partnership in all art, a partnership in every virtue, and in all perfections. At the end of such a partnership cannot be obtained in many generations. It becomes a partnership not only between those who are living, but between those who are living, those who are dead, and those who are to be born. In us, there must never be an element of selfishness, as if we are the first and the last generations of residents to reside in Polokwane. And therefore, the selfishness must come to an end. The individualism must come to an end. The collective approach and putting the interest of residents of Polokwane must be what guide our work. Mr. Speaker, we are now in the Heritage Month of September. And allow me to quote an African saying that states, until the lions have their own historians, tales of the hunt shall always glorify the hunters. Our city, our district, our province as a whole has a rich history which need to be preserved. In this regard, let me pledge my commitment to make sure that we prioritize the issue of ensuring that the city represents all its people. This cannot be done by eroding or seeking to erase the past, but it must be done in a way that we preserve the past that will benefit the future, that will be lessons to the future. In this regard, we will prioritize the renaming of streets and other geographical, significantly geographical areas after our heroes and heroines, ensuring that new facilities that are built reflect the future that is brighter for all the residents of Polokwane. This we will do with the view of preserving our history and achieving social cohesion and unity. I'm accepting this responsibility with humility and courage. And I pledge to serve you without fear or favor and remain a humble servant of the people of Polokwane. Remain an ordinary villager residing at stand number 266 Mamata Village, Hamulepo, Ward 4. I believe working together, we will reclaim victory against poverty, unemployment, and inequalities and build a prosperous future. Mr. Speaker, in also accepting this responsibility, I also commit to pioneer local economic development initiatives that are geared at weathering the storm of economic hardship that were cautioned but not limited to the COVID-19 pandemic, and move the city into the new developmental growth path. I believe as a city we should remain committed to developing and strengthen local economy, creating jobs, promoting job placement for the youth in general and graduates in particular. It pained me to see a young man having worked so hard to obtain a degree or a diploma, but remaining jobless. Therefore, all entry jobs in our municipality must seek to address this. All entry jobs must seek to deal with the issue of youth unemployment, particularly those who have graduated in our universities and colleges. As we do so, there shall be no room for nepotism, jobs for friends or job for friends and relatives under my watch. It is our resolve as well to make sure that our bidding system, supply chain processes must promote entrepreneurship, produce black industrialists to address the imbalances of the past and promote local economy. Corrupt practices will not be tolerated. In this regard, the list of all officials identified by the Auditor General for doing business with the municipality shall be submitted to the next Mayoral Committee meeting, and disciplinary proceedings will be undertaken. Broad investigation will be undertaken to diagnose all weaknesses within the system and to ensure good governance and accountability. Mr. Speaker, Section 80 of the Municipal Structures Act gives me powers to the executive mayor to appoint a mayoral committee to assist me in order to make sure that we put all the articulations made into a program of action. Section B of the same Section 80, subsection 3, provides that the executive mayor may delegate his powers and function to the mayoral committee members to act in his absence. In line with this provision, I hereby appoint the following councillors to serve in the mayoral committee. Admin and Governance, Councillor Adolphe Rapetswa. Roads, Transport and Stormwater, Councillor Velemina Poshoko. Land Use and Spatial Planning, Councillor Hafiz Sheikh. Finance and LED, Councillor Malevana Benjamin. Water and Sanitation, Councillor Mokamedi Alfred. Waste and Environment, Councillor Malope Geneva. Community Services, Councillor Mutata Lisbeth. Energy, Councillor Mamabolo Caroline. And Housing, Councillor Nkwetsepo. Sport, Art and Culture, as well as Special Programs, Councillor Josephine Maja. Let me quote from Che Guevara when he said, "How easy is it to govern when one follows a system of consulting the will of the people, and one holds as the only norm all the actions which contribute to the well-being of the people." We will be embarking on extensive stakeholder drive, consultation drive, with a view to translate this commitment into solid plans of action. I therefore count on partnership with all the stakeholders that we will be visiting. Our city is blessed to have Moria and the two churches, the Zion Christian Church and the St. Agnes Zion Christian Church. which I believe, together with other religious communities, they remain our important heritage. We'll be embarking on the work of consulting various organizations and stakeholders. We will also work with our traditional leaders. We will work with business. We will work to promote ethical business activities in our city. As we move towards solving all the governance and developmental challenges facing our cities, towards an inclusive growth and development as we build our city and the only hope of our province towards a metro status. I know I can count on all of you, irrespective of your political affiliations, to act together and to work together for a common good of growing our city. With these words, I just want to extend the hand of friendship and an open door policy that we will also be engaging various political parties with a view to find long-lasting solutions to our challenges. Thank you very much for this opportunity. May God bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks very much, colleagues. Thank you very much, Executive Mayor, and congratulations to the newly elected members of Mayoral Committee. We hope you will assist the Executive Mayor in executing his responsibility. Colleagues, we are going to give announcements. Members of the media are invited to join the Executive Mayor, Speaker and Chief Whip at the new Council Chamber boardroom for post-interviews. As such, then I will officially declare this meeting closed. Thank you very much, colleagues. This meeting is adjourned.
Honorable members, once again shall we rise and honor the Speaker as he leaves the House. Thank you.
Thank you.